12 News Eye on Agriculture with Britton Rucker.
He said it went tink, 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 and then it went down the grades where the grain went to.
The ultimate lost and found story. It involves a cell phone, a load of grain, and a cross-country trip. Plus, a reality show sorts for water practices. How it's come to Kansas and how you can take part. And farms on the water. How the dairy industry is staying afloat and what it means for farm to table. Welcome into Eye on Agriculture. I'm Britton Rucker. A Texas-based cattle company with a location in Harrington is accused of using more than $190 million in investor funds in a Ponzi scheme. The SEC's complaint alleges Agridyne LLC raised at least $191 million from more than 2,100 investors in at least 15 states. Court records say then use the funds to pay back other investors while also paying undisclosed sales commissions to the company's owners. Now a temporary restraining order and an asset freeze is ordered for Agridyne. There's good news for your holiday feast this year. Food prices are finally rising slower than inflation. Grocery store prices are up just 1.7% for the year. That's much lower than the overall inflation rate of 3.1%. There's still a few aisles where you'll find exceptions, though. Frozen juice up 18.6% and beef prices up 8.7%. Up until now, overall food prices had outpaced inflation for nearly 2 years. The Kansas Department of Agriculture confirms it has identified avian flu in 2 egg layer facilities, one in McPherson County, the other in Rice County. This marks the 5 cases of avian flu in Kansas since the start of fall. Since the start of the outbreak back in 2022, there's been 21 total cases in the state. KDA working closely with USDA on a joint incident response in the 2 counties. The affected areas have been placed under quarantine and are being watched closely. Reno County is dealing with water problems in the town of Yoder. Officials say the area is seeing nitrate levels above allowable limits. Those levels tested at 12 milligrams per liter, which exceeds the 10 milligrams set by the EPA. That's the limit. The county says it's due to the use of inorganic fertilizer and animal manure in the county's agricultural areas. Residents have been asked to limit water usage, especially for infants under 6 months old, nursing mothers, and other at-risk groups. Reno County Public Works is now working with the city of Hutchinson to purchase water for the town of Yoder. And take a look at this. This might be the ultimate lost and found story. It involves a cell phone, a load of grain, and a cross-country trip. The good news is this story has a happy ending. Jody Kurtzman has more.
Harvest time is a busy time. It's a race against the clock to get the crops off the field. And in the busyness of the season, there's no extra time to deal with problems like lost cell phones or television interviews.
MARCIA.
So on this day, that interview is a task added to farm wife Marsha Wilkins' to-do list.
I help run the guys to fields and back and whatever they need.
Marsha is happy to share the story of this phone.
It's just a good story.
And its 2,600-mile journey. Her husband, Travis, dropped it while unloading grain at the New Salem elevator.
He said it went tink, 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 and then it went down the grades where the grain went to.
Travis and the elevator workers figured the phone was gone forever. Marsha picked up a new phone, and harvest continued until Travis got a text on that new phone. His old phone had been found in a load of grain at EGT in Longview, Washington. Shift supervisor Seth Honroot put on his detective hat and tracked Travis down.
So I texted the number. I said, I'm looking for a Mr. Wilkins. We found a cell phone. Just wanted to know if you would like it returned.
The Wilkins couldn't believe it. The phone arrived a few days later.
It came bubble wrapped in this, all safe and sound. This did have a military grade protector around it, and that didn't make it.
But the phone itself arrived in relatively good working condition.
So it's going through augers, elevator, conveyor belts. Who knows what it went through to get there.
Seth included a couple of baseball caps, this map that shows the phone's route.
It traveled over 2,600 miles.
And a note thanking Travis for being a farmer.
Above and beyond, honest people and appreciating farmers.
Seth grew up on a Montana wheat farm.
I just have a connection with our farmers. I mean, those are the people I come from, the stock I come from.
This was his chance to thank a farmer. Near New Salem, I'm Jody Kurzman, reporting for your News Leader.
Seth says that in his more than 10 years working for EGT, he's found all kinds of weird things and loads of grain. But this is only the second phone he's found in working condition. The other belonged to a high school classmate in Montana. He actually recognized the photo on the lock screen of that phone and was able to return it to its owner. Pretty cool. The Kansas Geological Survey and KU issues new pumping recommendations to sustain water in the High Plains Aquifer. The survey says levels can be sustained if water pumping is reduced between 18 to 32% in management districts 1, 3, and 4. This means large-scale irrigation in some western Kansas counties are reduced or no longer possible. Farmers are now reducing acreage, changing cropping patterns, and adjusting and adopting new technology. Speaking of water, a competition coming to Kansas on the best stewards of the land when it comes to water management. That's ahead on Eye on Agriculture.